Hey ladies, it's me Joanne here at Petite Curvy Curls, and I'm going to be doing a look on this makeup that I have on today. This is one of the average everyday makeup looks that I'll normally wear if I'm going to work or if I'm just going to be running errands. So if you want to see this look and learn how to do it, stick around. See you. Okay, so to start off our everyday face routine, I'm going to go ahead and apply my foundation. I'm using the CoverGirl foundation. This is in the color Soft Sable, and it's the Outlast Stay Fabulous 3-in-1 foundation. Now, the great thing about this foundation is that you don't have to use a primer and you don't have to use a powder to finish. It sets at a matte finish, and so especially on days when I'm in a hurry, I just use this one foundation and it does everything for me. I don't have to worry about finding my powder and finding my primer. This foundation has everything in it. So I've already moisturized my lips and moisturized my skin, so let's get started. I usually use about 2 pumps for medium coverage, 2.5 to 3 pumps for full coverage. For today, since I'm not really going anywhere, I'll probably just use it and use 2 pumps. So I'll put it on the back of my hand, which has been cleaned, and I'll pump it right here. So if I'm on the go and like I don't have my brushes with me, I just use my fingers. Of course you want to make sure you wash your hands beforehand, but today I'm going to be using the stippling brush just for blending it all together. But I do prefer to use my fingers to apply foundation. I just feel like I get a more even coverage, and also I feel like I'm not wasting the product, you know what I mean? So finger, foundation, right here. And I start off on my cheeks by dotting the foundation, and I dot it on my forehead, my nose, and my chin. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots. So in circular motions, I'm working the product into my skin. I'm not really going fast, just smoothing it over. Make sure to go under your chin. Don't want to appear to have that mask face where it's like your face is one color and your neck's another. Okay, so that's our first layer of the foundation. Now this is what I would consider pretty light to medium coverage, and the way that I make it more of a medium to full coverage is when I use what's left on the back of my hand and I apply it on the areas where I have blemishes or blemishes or even marks from like previous acne breakouts. So I have one over here on my face, on this cheek, and just kind of dab it there. And I dab it on all the places where I want to get a little bit more coverage first, and then I'll go ahead and I'll blend it in with my finger. I like to make sure I get a good coverage around my lips because it's kind of darker around my lips. So now that I've applied it, nothing else left on my back of my hand, so I'm just gonna go ahead and work it in with my fingertips. You can do the patting motion if you'd like, or you can kind of do that whole circular motion that we were doing earlier. So typically for a day-to-day foundation application, I won't go over those blemishes and areas with concealer because usually I'm just going to work and I don't really care too much. So I'm going to take a hand wipe because I don't want to be marking everything up with makeup. So we've got our foundation on, and remember, it's the primer, foundation, as well as it sets like a powder finish. So I don't have to do those steps anymore.